Hey guys, it's Dave. Welcome back to DJ Media. In this video, I have a pretty cool trick for you guys so you can up your camera audio game. Alright, before we start this video, if you guys are new to the channel, on this channel we do camera reviews, audio stuff, and tips and tricks videos just like this one. So if you're new, consider subscribing. But now let's get into the video. Okay, so a big problem that I see a lot when people try to record stuff using a camera or a camcorder is that the audio quality is really not that good. Yes, if you need to get scratch audio, your internal camera microphone will do just fine. But if you need to do run and gun shooting and get really good audio, there's actually a really easy way to do it. The way I'm going to show you guys today is actually how to get awesome stereo audio using two microphones on your camera. Now you may be wondering, how the hell am I going to get two microphones onto my camera? I have an example here to show you. So this is actually the top handle from my JVC GY-HM170 right here. It's a removable top handle, which is pretty nice. But as you can see, there are actually two microphones on this top handle, which is really cool. And what this allows you to do is to capture true stereo audio, not mono that has been put in both channels. This is true stereo audio. Now to do this, you need two microphones, obviously. One to capture left, one to capture right. And we have here two Behringer C2s. These are cardioid condenser, small diaphragm microphones, and they're pretty cheap. You can get them for under $80 on Amazon, the pair of them, which is really nice. And for the audio quality they deliver, fantastic for the price, unbeatable. So that's pretty great. So then what you need is a stereo bar, and what that is basically just a piece of metal or plastic that has two microphone mounts on it. So if I show you here, this horizontal piece right here, this is a stereo bar. It has one mic mount at the bottom and two on either end. And this allows you to use two microphones at once. Now another thing you're going to need is some way to get two channels of audio into your camera. Now not all cameras support this, but most do. If it has a stereo audio input, then this will work just fine for you. Now this is an example using XLR, but there are ones you can get. You can get cables that will split a headphone jack, a stereo headphone jack, so you can get two channels. On this, I have the left going to channel 1, right going to channel 2. It's always left, right, channel 1, 2. That's how that usually works. And on the other end, on the controls here, let me lift that up, I have channel 1 dedicated to input 1 and channel 2 dedicated to input 2. If I was using a shotgun mic, which is mono, I would set them both to input 1. Now how do you place them? Well, obviously you see I have them sort of in an angle here. This is called the XY microphone placement, and you have each mic picks up one side of the audio, so you get better imaging when you're listening to it. Now I'm going to play you guys a couple of examples here. So the first one is a gig I did where I only used one microphone, so mono audio split over or duplicated onto both stereo left and right to mimic stereo recording. It's not true stereo, it's mono put on both channels. So I'm going to let you guys take a listen to that and keep that in your mind, because then after that I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like when I use two microphones in left and right. Okay, so now that you've heard what it sounds like in mono, it sounds pretty good. It sounds okay. But now I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like with two microphones, and you'll notice that the sound quality is a lot clearer and a lot more true to life. There's a lot more, you can get more spatial imaging from it. It makes more sense to listen to it. So take a listen. Wow, you know what? It's pretty obvious. Shooting in double microphone setups so that you get true stereo audio is definitely the best way to go. Even if you're just doing something like a voiceover. So I shot at a local community event a couple weeks back. I had these two microphones like this, and I had someone standing in front of me. So I was doing this instead of using a shotgun microphone. And it just sounds more real. It sounds more natural. It doesn't sound like, I don't think robotic is the right word for it, but it just sounds better. It's very subtle, but if you can hear the difference and appreciate it, you'll realize that it's worlds apart. So if you can do it, it's a great thing to do. Rode actually has a stereo microphone all in one. So it looks like a shotgun mic. It looks a little bit bigger, but it actually has two microphones and outputs a stereo signal, which is really cool. I don't have one of those right now, but I might get one in the future so I can put it on my smaller camcorder here that doesn't have XLR. It outputs it over a stereo headphone jack, which is super cool. So if you guys can get your hands on one of those, go ahead. I'll have a link down below the video where you can go ahead and buy that, or at least check it out on Amazon if you're interested, because it's a super awesome product, and will just give you that extra little oomph when it comes to getting audio from your camera when you don't have a real microphone set up. So definitely go ahead and check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new, consider subscribing. We do a lot of camera, audio, reviews, unboxings, stuff like that. It's an awesome thing to do if you don't want to subscribe. So please go ahead and do that, and check out some other videos using the end card, which will pop up after I'm finished talking here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next video.